Well, hello guys, it's me again, the Scottish Ramblers. Now this video is a little bit different than the usual guys, so listen up because it's really important. Okay, so I've been quite close with one of my subs. Just before I go ahead and go into this, she's a loyal sub, just like every single one of you guys, and I love every single one of you. If it wasn't for you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is. Now, this video is for you, Marion. Now, I want everybody to listen up. Marion has had type 1 diabetes for 56 years now. She got married at the age of 21. Her husband used to beat her up black and blue, even to the point where he was burning cigarette burns on her. It's just crazy. I've never heard such a horrible story, and this is the reason why I'm doing this. She has a son, Stephen, who has learning difficulties. There's so much I could say here, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Marion has been diagnosed with a kidney failure. She's got a kidney transplant booked in, and she's on dialysis. Now, anybody that's on dialysis normally live for 5 years of the dialysis, and then that's it gone. Now, what touched me in this story was the fact that this woman, this strong woman, has accepted that she's going to die, right? What she's worried about is she doesn't know what her son's going to do, where he's going to go, and who's going to look after him. It absolutely breaks my heart, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I just feel like I'd love to grab her and take away all her pain. It's just, hearing it is horrible. It's such a horrible thing. And I'm just going to say this, I've never been a big fan of charity work, because I don't generally believe that all the money goes into charity or goes where it should go. And I know a lot of people will agree with me on this, but I want to do a little something here for her. Marion has got a transplant coming up in a few months, right? And it's all covered by the NHS, but Marion struggles to get around, obviously, because of her illness, right? So it's going to cost her around £190 for travel fees to get there and get back, and that's pretty much just it. So I was in close contact with her tonight. I'm in close contact with her once every 3 days. I'll message her, she'll message me. She's such a lovely woman, and that takes a lot for someone like me to say that. Anybody that knows me knows the sort of person, well, I'd say I am, but I was. Like I said, YouTube, since I've been on YouTube for near enough a year now, or short of a year, it's totally changed my life. It's totally changed my opinion. It's changed my attitude. But anyway, it's not about me. This is about Marion, right? What I want to do here, guys, I feel like this is only the right thing. I want to raise money for her, so for Marion, so she could get to the hospital, get to her appointment and back in a safe manner, so she doesn't have to worry about paying out her own pocket. And I said that this feels like only the right thing to do. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, I would really appreciate, nobody has to be obliged to put money in or anything like that. If you feel like it, we'll really appreciate it, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my sort code and my account number in the description below, and I'm going to start off by putting £50 myself into that pot. I'm going to try and accumulate, get up to at least £200. That's going to cover our fees for getting back and forward to the appointment safely, in a safe and correct manner. Let's hope that the charity flies and we get well over 200, because any extra money is going to go to our son Stephen. Stephen also has had a really hard life. He's well, first of all, his father, I don't know much about him, and I know there's always two sides to a story, but I know this woman is genuine, and the things that she's told me is absolutely horrendous. She's happy for me to speak about this, but even I'm not happy to go into detail. Trust me, guys, like, I've seen some horrible things in my life, but this is just the icing on the cake. This, even something as much as sexual abuse and that in front of Stephen when he was a kid, it's just wrong in so many ways. This woman has been through the wars, and she's a lovely woman, and I just feel like she's got nobody there to help her. Even when I said this to her, she didn't want me to do this because she thought it was too much of a hassle for me. I said, come on, Marion, don't be so silly. It's not putting me out of pocket. I know I work hard for my money, but you know what? I've wasted more than £50 on absolute garbage like that. I'm pretty sure I could have the heart to put that in and start the fund myself. And let's just hope you guys have, even if it's just a couple of quid, a fiver, a tenner, it doesn't matter what it is. Everybody that puts in this pot, you're all taking a good part in this and doing the right thing. And I just feel that I need to do something. I can't sit back and listen to these stories and not help her. I've got to help her in every way, shape or form that I can. I just feel absolutely heartbroken for the woman and her son. Man, he hasn't really got any friends, and it's life's a struggle for the lad. It really is. I'm hoping to get down there very soon and see the guys face to face. But I'm just going to say this, guys. I would really appreciate if we could all chuck together some money, and that could cover Marion's cost, our taxi fares and that, to get back and forward to our appointments. We'd really appreciate it, guys. And thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. What I will be doing is I'll be putting up screenshot evidence of Marion's pot, that I'm going to set up an app on my phone, so all money goes into this pot, and everybody could see, and everybody's names will be accounted for. All the people that put the money in will all be accounted for, and they'll be thanked as well, and we will be very grateful for this. I haven't spoke to my good friend Gary Taz Carroll, but I'm sure he'll be on my side on this one as well. I know you will, Gary, because I know you've got a big heart, and I know you'll back me up 100% on this. So even if anybody wants to get in touch with Gary, anybody that knows from his side, they'll want to put some money in the pot, get in touch with Gary. Like I said, I'm going to leave the details of my bank account in the description below, and once we're a month away from the appointment, I can tell you what, guys, I'll get you the exact date of the appointment, and what we'll do is we'll just run the charity right up to the appointment date, maybe 2 or 3 days before it, and then I'll release the money into Marion. But everything will be screenshotted, everything will be put up on YouTube as evidence and I mean every single penny will be going to that woman, because I know these charities, they take a cut for setting up. Listen, it's only my time. That woman's only got so many years left. Let's just hope, guys, fingers crossed, that she gets this transplant and everything goes fine, because she's just such a lovely woman, guys. Okay, thanks again for your time, and peace out, guys. I respect it. Cheers. Thank you very much.